Hey all, Ryan here from Planetary Lapidary, and I am once again on the western shore of Lake Michigan, Manitowoc County today. I haven't been to this spot in months. This is the spot that I brought the rope to in spring to get, so you could get down to the beach easier. So we'll get to the end and we'll see if the rope is still there. We'll start there. Okay, so we're at the end. Hopefully I see a rope hanging here. Oh, it is still hanging here. It's very overgrown, so I'm gonna have to go right up the middle. So I don't know if you can tell, the beach is way down there. So don't know if you can tell how high this is, but it's like 45-degree angle for sure. So I'm glad my rope held up. I'm gonna do an upgrade for next year, I think, but let's get down to the beach and see what we got. Okay, we made it to the bottom and it is Sludge Town. So I don't know, definitely not gonna be able to look at any wet rocks. I don't know if I'm gonna go down that way. I see like a line of rocks up here. Maybe I'll start up that way. Yeah, let's start this way. All right, let's see what we got besides sludge. Look at this. There's like 20 feet of sludge. All right, let's see what we can find. Okay, first little find here. Nice little fossil soup. I'd get it wet for you, but there's no water. It's all sludge. So yeah, nice little fossil soup. Got a lot of little stems or whatever going on in there. Nice little one. So we're gonna not keep anything today for sure. So I'll just take pictures as I go of stuff that I find. I'll try to get them wet so I can get some better pictures, but looks like I'm gonna have to walk up quite a ways to get away from this sludge. So let's do that. Okay, so I'm walking, and this sludge is just not going away. So there's a little patch right here, that kind of goes right along the ridge there. I'm gonna just check those out and then I'm gonna turn around, I think, and walk the other way, and hopefully the sludge isn't over there, but we'll see. So let's see if we can find anything else cool this direction. Okay, so the only other one I found this direction, let's see if I can get some light on it. This kind of jaspery, I don't know, just a granitoid probably, but just had a really cool color red on it. But we're gonna turn around and we're gonna head all the way back and walk the other direction because all we got this way is sludge. Just spotted this one on the way back. Can't really tell when it's dry, but this is a Jacobsville sandstone. You can see the lighter colored within the red there. If I find some water up here, I'll get it wet so you can get a little better look, but that's kind of what they look like dry, just little balls of sand. So, all right, let's keep going. Another little fossil soup here. It's kind of dry, so you can see the kind of little mica plates in there probably. All the little different fossil inclusions. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Little crystal pocket right there. You can kind of see it shimmering. Pretty cool. Onward. All right, so a little more promising this way. I can see a bunch of rocks up that way that I can look at, but I did find these two. One cool, just probably mudstone. Nice layers and patterns on there. Really cool. And then one little piece of amygdaloidal basalt probably. Got a couple nice pockets in there. Tiny little one, but still really cool. All right, let's find some rocks. Found this one. Nice big quartz probably. It's got a lot of different flash on it. I don't even need to get it wet for you to see that. All the little flashies. Probably from feldspar maybe, not sure. Just a really cool solid white, with a lot of flash. All right, let's keep going. Okay, so I just saw this sticking out of the ground. Look at this side of it. Ooh. Looks like it's got a purple tint to me, but I think I can get down to some water right here. Yeah, I can. Let me get it wet. Might turn it green. Ooh, yeah, look at that. That's cool. It's like a really solid gray, probably not amethyst. It doesn't really look like it's purple all the way through. It might be from the matrix shining through. Really cool piece though. Like, look at the husk on that. Look at the skin. It's crazy. All right, let's go. Okay, just found this one. It's just a weird little breccia or conglomerate. It's got all these little chunks in it. Got some black chunks there. That one's like almost looks like a chunk of chert right there, inclusion. A little bit of red staining on the bottom. So I don't know if that's maybe a piece of brick, maybe? I don't know. Really cool though, all those tiny little things in there. Little face. Ah. Just came to this funny spot. It's got like 2 layers of rocks, like rocks up there and then sludge and then rocks and then sludge. That's funny from all the waves. All right, let's see if we can find anything in here. All right, I just spotted this guy. I didn't pick it up yet. Oh, it's big. It's another Jacobsville sandstone. You can see the red with the white. Oh, pretty decent pattern on the bottom too. I got some clean water here. Fairly clean maybe. Over here. There we go, water, yay. There you go, now you can see it. Kind of got that yellowish tint in the beige. And some nice pattern on the bottom. Well, let's keep going. Ooh, sludge. Let's keep going. On this one, kind of by the water's edge, you can kind of see all the mica plates in there throughout. Wish it was a little drier. Not so much on this side. But yeah, you flip it and then you can kind of see, yeah, maybe you can't see on camera. A lot of mica flash in there though. There you can get a little bit on the right side there. Pretty cool, lots of mica. Alright, first big fossil find. Big chunk of stromatoporoid. Kind of goes into some limestone on top. Patterning around the sides. Nice little pocket right there of all the layers. That's really cool. I took it out of the ground right there, right out of the sludge. So I think that's an A+ for the first stromatoporoid of the day. Big old chunk. All right, let's find some more. Okay, so I just saw this guy. Oh, I haven't picked it up yet. Some fossil. Oh, yeah, some more stromatoporoid there. Silicified, yeah, right through the middle. Maybe some limestone or something on the bottom. Another big, some kind of fossil included right there. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Nice little slab of stromatoporoid. Onward. Have a friend. Oh, right next to it. Right there. Yeah, that's a stromatoporoid too. Just a little cap. Maybe a little cold water pocket in there. Not bad. And a little bee. Alright, just dug this one out. Nice little, I don't know if it's jasper or chert. There's some quartz in there. It's got like this very brecciated pattern on the back. I'm not sure, some really bright red right there at the top. Really cool, maybe some sort of jasper, you know, brecciated maybe. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Let's go. Shade here, but I just pulled this one out of the ground. A lot of fossils in this thing, like a full brachiopod there, maybe like a silk crab, Morella splendens right there. A bunch of other stuff going on through it. Little ones there. Almost a full full one there, and right below it a tiny little one. Really cool little kind of fossil soup. Yep, little face in the top there too, and a cool little pattern right there. All right, I'm glad I came this way because now there's lots of rocks, so definitely not going the other way again. I actually even have some wet rocks now, so let's find some more. All right, couple more steps, and I just found this guy. Let me get it wet. So this is what was sticking up. Oop, try to get a little sun here. This is what was sticking out of the ground. And it's just a nice little chunk of horn coral. That would be the stump right there. And then it would go up like that. And then you got kind of that side view of it with, I don't know what that is. Some kind of very soft something, calcite maybe. Really cool though. Horn coral. Alright, one more cool little fossil. It's like totally regular stone on one side, and then it's got these really cool shaped. Not sure if those are maybe silk crabs too. Just really cool that it's right on the end of that. Fossils. We found where all the rocks are, all the way up there. A huge dry patch right here. So just in this one little area, I found all these. This one's got like a grumpy face impression right there, like fossil impression, so that was really cool. And it's got other cool stuff going on in it too. Just fossils throughout the whole thing, basically. Big impressions there. And then right there is like a perfect impression of something. So that's a really cool fossil soup. And then 3 little stromatoporoids of all, you know, varying bands. And this one's a little yellow in there, but yeah, so now we're getting into some stuff. So let's find some cool stuff. Here's a nice little amygdaloidal basalt, but the whole outer edge is kind of worn down, so you can see all the little vesicles popping out of it. So that's kind of cool. I like when those are like that. And you can kind of see, you know, how it was all worn out around that harder material. Very cool, very cool. Okay, so I'm just getting handfuls out of the dry rocks and then getting them wet. I got 3 here. I know what 2 of them are for sure, but not the third. Should be enough, I think. All right, so first, let's try to get some focus here. I thought this might have, yeah, a cool little cold water pocket in it right there. Kind of coming through to this side. So first little probably cold water, you know, a little seam of it in there, so that's kind of cool. Then I found this little Favicites, honeycomb coral. Nice little piece, you can see all the little compartments there. And then I found another amygdaloidal basalt, probably. But yeah, you can see all the reds and the greens, just kind of a little piece. Couple little pockets, but no real agate bands or anything in any of the pockets. Just a couple different colors. All right, so we're coming up on the end of all of our abundant rocks here, so I'm probably gonna flip around and hit the dry rocks again, and then we'll see what we got. Okay, so last little handful before I flip around. First of all, this was just like a, you know, a piece of limestone included with all these fossils, but it's got a cool little druzy pocket right there, like very, very druzy. You can kind of see it in there. Really, really cool. And then the last 2 things I found, a nice little piece of slag porphyry. You know, it's just slag, but it's got all these white little bits in it, so that's kind of weird. And then I found one more little amygdaloidal basalt. So I think what we'll do is we'll flip around. I'll hit all these dry rocks again for stuff I missed on the way back, and then I'll show you if I find anything cool. Here's two that I walked right past on the way up. These are really opened up Pavicites, another honeycomb coral. And then this is my first chain coral of the day. I can see if I can find some chains for you. Right there, you can kind of see them. But they're kind of all the way through this piece, like the side view of it. So that's kind of cool. Actually, I'll try to get it wet so you can see it a little better. There we go. Now you can see it a little better. All those side views, and then there you can see the ends of the chains right there. It's kind of just a very thin cross section from the side, so really cool. Let's find a few more. Last two for the road here. This one that's got this nice little pocket in it, and then two druzy pockets like eyes right there, and then another amygdaloidal basalt. I'm gonna get them wet though just to see what they actually look like. Oh yeah, that's a cool little pocket. Look at that. Bunch of little, probably cold water of some kind, just right in the end of this, limestone. Really cool. And this amygdaloidal basalt. Not a very full one. One little long pocket there. Some blue, some red. Pretty cool, but not quite as full as I'd want if I'd take stuff to cut anyway. But so like I said, I did not take anything today because I just didn't really want to. I have enough, trust me, I do. I don't want my house to like crumble into the ground like at the end of Carrie. So yeah, so if you like this hunt, I think it was a great one. Leave a like, hit subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.